random people to seek their knowledge and understanding about the gay practice in our society. Let's go.
My view on gay people.
Yeah.
I mean, I have nothing against them.
Right.
They're people just like us, but with different likes and tastes. Because
Right.
I mean, like I'm attracted to like women, but like gay people are attracted like men. I just don't. I'm not in the same boat as them, so like I can't be in the same boat. So it's hard to like put myself in their shoes. So I can't say much about them.
Right.
Okay, for me, my point of view for the gay people is it's their own right to love everyone. Okay, because when we talk about love, it's not about it's in different gender. Maybe he love based on their appearance, attitude, or anything else. So, gay people, it's people's right for me.
My view on gay people. People always say that gay people were born. They were gay since it is something inside them that's not created, something inside them. For me, gay people are someone who is confused because being gay is different from being soft. Because we can see there's a lot of guys that are like girl-like because they were like born with a more of a girl genetic. It is like scientifically proven, and for them to use that excuse to be gay, to have a sexual attraction towards their own kind, it is something that is not accepted, and it is something that I can see that they are confused, but it is up to us to teach them that it is not right.
Gay people. Gay people. I don't have a problem with gay people, but I think it depends on their views and religion. If they're Muslim, then of course they should not be having those orientations. But if they're not Muslim, then of course nothing should be forced on them.
Right.
Right. So I would personally, I would not mind hanging out with them, but I would prefer not having any physical contact.
Right.
My views on gay people are that they're still people, and despite what their sexual orientation is,
Right.
they're still people. They have the right to love who they love, and they have the right who they want to be their partners for life.
Right. Right. So next question. You know how like some countries already legalize gay rights?
Yeah. Right.
What's your opinion on that?
Gay rights. So like gay rights, as in the main one is like so they can marry together, right?
Right.
I mean, since we live in an Islamic country and in Islamic environment, I mean, gay people can do whatever they want, I don't care. I mean, they can marry if they want. It's their opinion, man. I mean, I can't interfere with that.
Right.
But like my belief is that, Islam tells us to stay away from those things, and that's what I believe in.
Right.
Okay. For the second question, for me, maybe the country respect the rights of the people who live on that country, because the country want the people live happily, because it's what the people wants. Maybe the country who legal this practice, it's not practice the Islamic law in that country. So I think, it's what respect to the people's right.
My thoughts on the legalization of gay marriage in some countries. For me, those leaders are not doing that for the sake of the people. For me, it is only for the political interests to gain the support of the people. Because if you can see, they were like putting rights as their main objective of legalizing it. But giving rights to some people but taking some for, let's say, their own children, their inheritance, it will cause a major issue in the upcoming events. For now, we can see that it is very generous of them to give what they want, but doing what is wrong towards nature, it will cause major issue.
I get that, like especially in the West,
Yeah.
United States, gay people are becoming more accepted, right? There's more acceptance on gay people,
Right.
and that's completely understandable because rights are being given to all sorts of people, right?
Right.
And gay people are one of them.
Right.
Of course, many people think that it's a movement towards a more civilized society
Right.
by accepting gay people, but I think we should take a step back
Right.
and look at the fundamental values of what makes a civilization. For example, in Christianity, right?
Right.
It's completely against it, and so there's other major religions. And I think atheism is only coherent with atheism, which is the lack of belief in anything else and the freedom of every action.
Well, as I said before, everyone has their own opinions, and not every culture is the same. So basically, maybe one state might have allowed them because they're liberal, and maybe the other state might not because they find it weird. My opinion, I don't really know how to answer it. I guess it's okay.
Right.
My opinion regarding that is people have the right to practice their freedom of speech. Therefore, in my opinion, anything that floats your boat, you can do anything you want. So I guess I'm kind of pro to that.
Right.
So yeah, I support.
Right. Okay. So like. Right.
Although I won't be a supporter of gay rights and gay beliefs, I won't shun away from gay people. I would be friends with them, but obviously there's like a limit, you know. To an extent, I would maybe try to, put a line. And I'm not sure. It's really weird. I'm on the fence on this, you know. So.
Right.
I'll still be friends with them, but yeah, as long as they don't interfere with my personality and they don't alter my interest, then yeah, it's cool.
Of course, I still be friend with them because I think it's I'm not to support them. I'm just friends with them, just be friends. But I'm not support what he does. I'm not support the gay, I'm not support the LGBT. I'm just friend with them and try to advise them. And yeah, we cannot force them, but we can try to give a good advice to go a straight path.
I would accept if the gay. I don't have any friends who claim to be gay, but if there is any, I would not distance myself from them because they are not bad people. They are just making wrong decisions in their life. I would not be against them, but I will be against to what they think is right, because being gay for me is not right, and I will try my best to be the one who's correcting them in their perception towards gay.
Sure, like I said, I'm completely fine with being friends with gay people. In fact, I would be friends with them. I would like to,
know more about them?
Yeah, know more about them, right?
Right.
There's nothing wrong with that, but I think I would not participate in their sexuality.
Right. Thank you so much, man.
Sure.
Right. Is one of your friends? Yeah.
I do have friends who are homosexual, and because they have their own reasons. People have their own stories. Like one of my friends, not one of my friends. Like it's the person who I know. He used to be got like raped by her own uncles and stuff, so she got scared of males.
Oh my god, great.
And so she went to females. I mean, everybody has their own stories, and you can't just tell them to stop what they're doing.
Right. Right. So you like, I mean, are you okay with like being friends with them?
I mean, I guess so. 'Cause, I mean, people have it hard enough to come out to you. So, and then you just like, let's say you have a friend for 10 years,
Right.
and they've been hiding their own, their own identity. And then suddenly they come out to you after 10 years saying that they are, homosexual. And then
Right.
suddenly you don't want to be friends with them after being friends for 10 years.
Right, right.
It's a harsh thing to do.
Right. So like, thank you, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, of course. Since I am one.
Right. Okay, thank you.
Okay, so from the result that we got from the interview, different people have different opinions on gay people. Some say that it depends on how you grow up, or like how are you being raised up, and some say that it depends on your preference. Like some people like female, some people like male. So and some say that for example, like if you're being if you're like heartbroken from a relationship, for like guys, if you're like heartbroken from a girl, you broke up with a girl, of course you'll go for a guy instead. So that's how people turn gay. And then also, for example, like if you're like being or like what you call, if you're like a victim of a rape or abuse, or like from girls, abused by girls, of course you'd go for guys instead. So that's why this is how gay people exist, how gay people exist in the society. But from the interview, most people agree that most people accept that gay people accept gay people in society, because, for example, if you've been friends with someone, you've been a friend with someone, and you're friend for like 10 years, and of course, once after 10 years you found out that he's gay, of course you cannot just cut off the friendship and just because of that. So like most people accept them in the society. But of course, but you have to go back to the Islamic perspective, where in the Quran it stated clearly that practicing gay, doing gay stuff, practicing gay things are clearly forbidden in Islam. And so, and you can take the example and reference from the era from Prophet Lut's era, where Allah forbids them to forbids all these gay activities, but then they do it, and of course the whole generation of them, of those people, perish from this world because as a punishment from Allah. So to conclude, I guess gay practice should not be gay stuff should not be practiced around the world, but according to Islam. But if you found out that your friends are gay, you could persuade him slowly, advise him. If not, just stay friends with him, just not like cut off the friendship directly. So,
in conclusion to our project, there are several things that we can ponder upon. First thing, we need to realize that this community has already been established in our society. Then, if we deny their rights to exist, we are actually doing something that inhumane, also unjust from Islamic perspective. But of course, we need to educate them first and make sure that they came back to what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, and we need to humbly realize that what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said is already clear, that this practice is forbidden in Islam. And of course, to educate them is part of our responsibility.